everybody, it's Sarah and I'm coming to you again today working on still the mini album using the gorgeous scrappery kits called Lilly. They feature a lot of the Make-A-Wish by Cocoa Vanilla Studio, and I also threw in a little bit of my stash from the Crepe Paper Cute Girl collection. Here I've got one of those snap 2x2s, which are 4 going down and 3 going across, and I just put a few bits of the little bits and pieces that were now put in the kit, and I also added a little bit from my stash there. So now I'm just adding a 5 and an 8 from the thickers that were in the kit, and also a sparkly heart from the Citrus Twist Puffy Words. And I decided on one little chipboard there in the bottom. I love to make these little pockets, and here is just kind of an overview of what I did last week. And then I had to go make dinner. So now we are back, and there you can see the page that I finished. And now I'm going to work on the left side there. There's 2 pictures of my girls. We were at Toys R Us, I believe. They were picking out some extra presents for their birthday. So I just added a strip of that beautiful wood grain paper from Cocoa Vanilla Studio. And I'm just trying to decide on what embellishments I'm going to use. I'm absolutely in love with those sparkly, puffy words from Citrus Twist. They are gorgeous. And then I also use that paper ephemera doily from the ephemera kit. That little tassel is from Cute Girl. And once again, I'm using my Tombow Mono multi-glue that will keep everything glued down nicely on these pages that are just kind of loose and not in a page protector. All I did was cut them out, and I just used a pen to mark where the exact size of the page protector was, which turns out to be like 8.5 by 6.5 about, and then I just used a normal everyday paper punch to just punch the holes using the page protector as a guide again. Here I'm trying to figure out what order I want my papers and my acetate pieces to go in, and I've got a lot of pictures I want to get documented in this album. There is my youngest daughter, Lila. She is at Build-A-Bear, and she picked out that little kitty that is multicolored there, who ended up being named Cherry Cat. That sweet word down there is one of the exclusive words that we got in the kit, and I took a few minutes before I started filming to actually heat emboss all of my pieces, either in kind of a bright pink or a bright teal. And it turned out really good. I did double dip them in my embossing powder just to get a really nice, thick, glossy look, because that cardboard can really kind of suck up the powder a lot. And there I'm using one of the gorgeous doilies from the kit just to get all my stuff down. That bingo card is from the Make-A-Wish ephemera pack, and I just put that down with a paper clip from my stash. There's a helicopter going over. Sorry, I hope nobody heard that. And I'm just doing kind of my base pages. I'm not completely 100% embellishing. I will go through on my very last video and do all of my final touches. I am waiting on a tab punch to come from scrapbook.com so I can add some tabs on the sides of these pages with some word stamps to kind of divide the days and events up a little bit. Here I've got 4 pockets that are all 3x4. The one on top there is my youngest daughter on my husband's shoulders at the Mall of America. And the one on the bottom is her asleep afterwards, because she was pretty pooped after about 5 separate days of events. That is a filler card with that little girl on there from the Crepe Paper cut apart sheet. And then I am just cutting a piece of that gorgeous watercolor kind of paper from the Make-A-Wish collection, and I glued on that Hip Hip Hooray wood veneer. And I will come back on my last video and finish embellishing. I just kind of want to get all of my pictures and ephemera kind of evenly spread out, and then I will do my final embellishing like I said on my last video. Get those put in the pockets. My camera is about to die. There we go. And I just flipped the page, and now I am putting a gorgeous picture of a cupcake that she picked out from a bakery on there. And I love using those paper clips to tuck some ephemera behind. And that is one of the sticker labels, and I just put her birthday on there, which is January 27th. Here's a fun trick. Now, that glassine bag that Renelle had in the kit, I am going to cut in half and sew shut. So I can get the look of two glassine bags out of one. So I can use the other half on another layout. And then I'm just sewing it shut. And I am going to use my Easy Runner Grand, which is very nice and sticky for this, to tuck behind with half of a doily. And then I stuck the Sweet Life sparkly words on there from Citrus Twist. And there, I'm just using some of the elements from the gorgeous sticker sheet. And my cut apart sheet is coming along nicely. I've cut a lot of pieces out of there. And there's that oh yeah. And I'm going to grab some of that wood grain paper to use as a background for that. My sewing machine, I think, can smell fear, and it really acted up on me again while I was filming. The tension got all crazy, but I did manage to figure it out. I just completely rethreaded it after it broke. That gold thread is very, very tricky to work with. And now I'm just tucking everything back into the pockets. That card on the upper left there, I left blank because I'm going to do some journaling on my typewriter on that later. And I will do all that off camera because typing is extremely boring to watch, obviously. And I'm not going to lug my big, heavy typewriter in the middle of the thing and start typing away. So here I'm just making a filler card with some of those gorgeous Dear Lizzie word statements. And my camera died there too, but you will see a shot of that at the end. Here are some close-ups that I've got for you, and at the very end you will see that one that you missed. So thank you very much. So I hope you guys are enjoying my process with mini albums. Like I said, this is just kind of laying down my base pages, and my very last video will be lots of fun embellishing and sparkly. So thank you so much, ladies. Be sure to check me out again next week. Bye.